Well, good afternoon everyone from Queen's Club. We have the second doubles round of 16 match here. And we've got Claire Fahey and Henry Henman playing against John Woods Casey and Vaughan Hamilton. And this is going to be a relatively even match, so hopefully you were tuned in for the hard-hitting first match, which just finished with a win to Robert Schenkman and Lewis Gordon. Claire Fahey knocking up here, fairly distinctive with the headband. And she's playing with an 18-year-old Henry Henman, who's coming through the ranks very quickly. And if you haven't watched much doubles with Henry, you'll see he doesn't really play a conventional game. Henry just coming onto screen now. So this is a relatively new pairing. They played a bit of fun together before, but never played a tournament, I don't believe. Whereas their opponents actually played in Paris together and did very well. So we now have Vaughan Hamilton from the Prested Club, and he's playing with John Woods Casey, who is from Melbourne and has improved drastically in the last year. So feel free to make comments on the chat. We'll do our best to answer any questions you have. Anyone who was watching last night would have seen that John had a very close 3-hour match against Leon Smart, just losing. I spoke to John this morning. He says he's absolutely fine physically, so this should be quite a lively encounter. So I'm reliably informed that Andrew Lyons will be our marker for this match. Needs no introduction, but we'll give him a name check anyway. Henry going for an early shirt change. It's a bit chilly on court today, but I'm sure they'll warm up quite quickly. So it looks like Henry and Claire are serving. I suspect they'll do a classic formation with Henry playing up and Claire playing back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Queen's Tennis Club for the first round of the British Open doubles. At the receiving end, please welcome Vaughan Hamilton playing with John Woods Casey. At service end, please welcome Henry Henman playing with Ladies World Champion Claire Fahey. This match is the best of 5, 6-game set. Players are ready.
So I'd like to welcome my co-commentator Bertie Ballett, and we're off.
Hi Nick, pleasure to join your commentation today.
Feet up.
Quick first point.
Can't wait for this match, it looks like it's going to be super close.
Yeah.
What a rally that is, wow.
Great start.
30 up.
So it'll be interesting to see whether John carries on with his excellent cut volleys from last night.
Yeah, he hits a really, really heavy cut volley.
Not so effective in doubles if Claire can get it early.
Yes. I guess he'll just have to kind of throw in a couple main ball forces as well in there just to keep her honest, so she can't sneak too far up the court.
And of course if she does go up a bit, Henry is quick enough to get back as long as they don't go in.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Henry's there in the middle of the court, he can clean up anything that goes around the walls.
Henry standing there is quite imposing.
Yeah, he's an imposing guy.
And there we have it. So exactly as we said, the ball comes around the angles past Claire.
He's missed that one, but it's good that he's like there, ready to hit it. I feel like as the match goes on, he'll make those shots.
Yes, it's an interesting tactic that's come in the last last 10 years.
Yeah, Cam and Tim, right?
And Rob Fahey calls it chisier.
Yeah.
So basically, if you've got someone that's very quick, you can actually go out that main wall and cut off the main walls and the cut volleys. And if they're not going in, you just let your partner do their thing.
So the quick person is the partner who's doing their thing, and
that's what has happened.
Cleaning up at the back, and then if Claire's up the court and she wants to leave, the ball is going around the walls.
That's exactly
got
right.
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Tim always says there's no problem doing that when you're playing with Cam. But actually, Henry's no slouch, as you know well. I suspect you've been on court with Henry more than once.
Yeah, I think this qualifying was the first time we've played in doubles there.
Right, okay.
Or maybe like first, tournament. But yeah, no, we've played singles a lot.
And you might notice there Henry, those that haven't seen him, uses double hand on the backhand to get a bit more power and control. Very good angle from John there.
Yeah, that serve's just slightly sitting there for Claire to carve into the corner. Wow, what a rally that is.
So I notice Henry seems to be quite good at getting stuff that's already behind him.
Yeah, he's got great reach.
Receivers.
This is the first time you've ever seen Drew mark from the back, Drew Lyons.
Yes.
Wow, game changing.
Very good serve.
Great serve.
Yes, you're right.
Is that just safety?
It has to be safety. He much prefers marking from the net. But this doubles game has become so much faster.
Yeah.
He has been knocked out a couple of times in matches over his 25, 30-year career. And that's not a good thing. Done it again.
Watch out, Nick.
Call from John there, 2 inches over.
Oh my God.
Insane rally.
This is insane. Wow.
So I counted 6 shots that Claire got from right in the corner of the timber.
That was incredible. Henman very strong in front of the grill. Woods Casey's reaction volleys. He's a very Woods Casey's very communicative. Like he's really calls everything.
Yeah.
Lets Vaughan know where he is.
But he's also very calm on his volleys.
I feel like that's something that we've seen really improve from last year. I felt like last year his volleys were a bit of a liability sometimes. Just a lot of frames flying around, whereas this year, rock solid, not missing a ball.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed with the Cam Tim dynamic, one thing that Tim is very good at is taking all the pace off however fast the ball's coming at him, and getting the first bounce just in the hazards, second bounce just over the dead ball line.
Yeah, and that's like the singles as well. Every ball down before the back wall, just very rarely ever hit it.
And that basically means people have got to get to the ball quicker.
Oh, he was there. What a first game this is.
Well, could end up being the longest game of the match.
It quite often is that way, isn't
it? Look at the positioning of Henry on this one.
So why is he doing that?
He was standing in a position that will allow him to wait to see where the serve's going to go before he gets
there's a cut volley
to where he wants to go. If it had been really tight, he would have stayed on the right-hand side, I believe. But because it wasn't quite tight enough.
And if it had been really tight, he could have just pounced on a loose post or cut volley.
Yeah.
But my question is because it looks really cool, but why shouldn't Claire just hit that ball?
I can't answer that question. I suspect because Henry thinks he can kill it.
Because I just feel like it just means that Henry's like liable to being out of position.
Yeah, but that's why he actually moved when he knew when the ball was going. But
No, it just
without
feels like
asking,
a risk,
I don't know. But it's a question I will be asking him later.
It looks cool though.
Oh, very.
That looked out. That
Cool.
looked out, yeah.
Good call from Vaughan there.
That's a good ball.
15-all.
Henman's so strong on those volleys.
Good cover from him, but then he's stuck at the back.
Yeah. Yeah, just one of those. I don't think he's done anything wrong.
So do you think both pairs will be wanting to serve more, or they're not too concerned?
Well, I think it's always the way. I think in doubles more so than singles at the service end is probably where you win from. I think, yeah, Claire and Henry especially though. I don't feel like Claire's return of serve is that aggressive relatively. I feel like they're going to be a much stronger pair from the service side, and I know Henry really likes being at the service side and poaching in front of the galleries.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Vaughan would slightly enjoy teeing off a bit more from the receiver side, so they might have a bit more luck from that side. But yeah, it's a service game. What a shot.
30-40.
That's a really good ball.
Very good shot.
So easy to get flustered and just try and, pump it at 1,000,000 miles per hour.
So
at the
John
grill.
took all the pace off that.
He
and
just
got-
slid the main ball timbre, it's great. Claire's so strong with that cut volley. Might take back what I said earlier.
I wasn't going to mention it. Great angle from
shot.
Claire.
That's really clever. I think she's seen Woods Casey stealing a bit of space, moving to the middle of the court, and she's gone for that backhand corner.
So that's something which actually is quite important in this game. It's very easy to get caught out by just concentrating on the ball and not looking at where the other people are, especially in doubles.
Nice to see Max streaming in the chat, watching all the matches today. I think he's employed somewhere, but I'm not sure where.
Hey Maxie.
Chase Wesley Yard.
I see Woods Casey trying to beat these really good chases on the floor quite a lot. Interesting to see him go like crack a force or two on those good chases.
Based on the way he's played in the singles, he's closer to a classic player than the modern force.
Yes, yeah. No, he's had a brilliant run in the singles, taking down Tim Chisholm. Really close game with Leon Smart yesterday evening.
Very good double cover from Claire and Henry there. Henry went up the court, Claire stayed short.
That's a good shot from Henry as well. catching Vaughan out of position there. Nearly the perfect call, and Henry was there, but just got a bit unlucky. It's awkward. She's done well. Yeah, great shot. No on the scoreboard. 1 game to 2.
Shout out to Mark Edel and the Newcastle students up at that wonderful club at Jesmond Dean.
Has Mark messaged you just now?
Might have done. They're all watching in the denim.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a great shot.
Great shot.
Ball that is. Great volley.
Okay, took all the pace off it.
I think that was on purpose from JWC, but
Yeah,
it was
nice.
a very, very clever angle down the middle of the court.
Henry came off. Yeah, so Mark Edel up at Jesmond. I know you played up there
Yes.
once or twice. Not only have they got one of the most amazing buildings, but he has some great programs to get people on court.
Yeah, I've
he
seen,
does open
yeah.
evenings with various activities on the court other than real tennis, and he's got a great student program going there. So
Awesome.
I do owe him a visit. Sorry, Mark, I haven't made it up to you recently, but I will come and see you, and I will bring my golf clubs.
15 all, chase the second gallery.
It's been unlucky there. It's a good rally.
Better than 4.
Yeah, good ball.
40-15.
Oh,
That's a good ball from Vaughan on target.
30-40.
again, good reading of the timbre by Henry.
Yes, yeah, he's moving around the court really well. It's very like fluid as a doubles player. Oh, John
Lovely
Chase
pace.
takes the pace off the ball so well.
Just what I was saying earlier with this stuff. This is more.
It's a clever shot.
Great angle from Claire
Whereas
there.
Vaughan kind of pasting that ball flat into the timbre actually kind of lets Henry back into the rally there. So
Yeah.
he can play it off the side wall. gone for it.
So this slow-paced stuff that John does, and his floor game being so good, I suspect it's got a little bit to do with the pros at Melbourne, particularly Frankie.
Quite
'cause
possibly.
his improvement in his classic game over the last year, I think it's quite...
He's improved a lot in the last year. Like, I'd say different player. It's like really noticeable. It's just so rock solid. So, and he serves really well on this court as well.
Yeah.
Queens, I feel like, is a really tough court to serve on. Serving's definitely not my strength, but I suck at serving here. But he's got it all.
And the next changeover will come on to what makes a good serving and a bad serving court, if you don't mind answering that.
I'd be interested. I'm not sure I can answer it, but
Nice pace again.
This feels like if Vaughan and Woods Casey were to sneak this game, to come back from a 40-love or 40-15 deficit would be huge.
That is impressive.
That is very impressive.
He wasn't far away from that one
can't
either.
make 3 in a row, but making 2 in a row is still pretty good.
I suspect his mother will be wincing more than him.
Oh no. It's the slower one that sometimes catches him off guard, isn't it? His reaction volleys are so good when the ball's pinging around.
And a quick shout out to Mike Henman, who sadly can't be here to watch his son today. He's got to work, but sure he's watching somewhere. Oh, what a pickup.
Well covered.
That was nasty on the wall.
No justice.
15 up.
Great angle from Woods Casey. Oh. Do you think there'll come a point where Henman might have to put safety first and drop back a bit?
It's not even safety first. I think it would be a better tactic to be back at 4 and 5.
Yeah, I just think, and you know, if they hit the galleries, then so be it. But he
Exactly.
can't. But he can't cover the galleries anyway from there.
So
It's unlucky.
here he comes.
What a shot from John Woods Casey. He disguises it so well, closes his stance off. I thought he was going to cut that ball.
So on to serving, Bertie. You say
no.
this is a court that's tough to serve on.
Yes.
Come on, I'm sure you can answer this.
Okay.
So what courts do you find easy to serve on? And I might be able to give you a bit of technical.
Lots. Okay. Lots of like the. I was about to say lots of the Bickley courts, but this is a Bickley court. Like.
This is an early Bickley court though, so it's
New
different
York,
to the...
like. Just I'm thinking about a railroad. It doesn't stay tight here at all. It's pretty unreactive. Courts like Hollyport are quite good for whatever reason. C court stays quite tight. Shame the roof is so low. And I'm not really sure where from because it's felt very close so far, but Vaughan and Woods Casey jumped to a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, it's not a true reflection of what's been going
No,
on, but it's all about...
close.
It's a bit like the first set in the last match.
Yeah, that felt very close too.
He read it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was just a little bit late with the racket prep. he's missed that, but that's the kind of shot that he'll normally really enjoy. So he'll be
That's
happy with that roll.
funnily enough, that roller was a bit shorter, so he got a bit early on it.
Oh wow, it's good from Vaughan. Just not really missing anything. It's
Good heat
Woods,
from Claire.
Casey and Vaughan, a pair that played for the first time in the French Open, knocking out Lewis Williams and Levi Gale, 2 seeds.
Yeah.
Shot.
Just sneaking past the tambour there.
That's a little hasty, I feel. The backhand falls volley off the tambour. I'm just
Got a
not
bit
sure
early
it's
on
the
that,
one, yeah.
It's not a percentage shot.
No. I've always done well to get that back.
And you've got 3 people here that do double-handed forced defences.
Yeah, Claire's a double-hander as well, isn't
Yeah,
she?
when under pressure.
So they all are. Because Vaughan's 2 hands.
Oh, does John as well? I didn't know John did.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, it's more of an attacking shot often, but John quite often puts 2 hands
Okay.
on it. Yeah, he's a bit of a hybrid, but
That's a great get.
wow.
That's really good
That's a
finish
great
from
volley.
Claire.
Yeah, John's got a very, very strange grip and doesn't really hold the racket like anyone else, but the pink bit is for his right hand and the black bit is for his left hand.
I'd never noticed that.
Yeah, and he has a little wedge in the middle, so that reminds himself where they are. It's it's quite interesting.
Second gallery, 15
He didn't get up for that one though.
No.
That had some pace on it.
Yeah, he quite often puts 2 hands when he's doing like a backhand drive volley. So
So-
I don't know whether it's defensive.
A bit like Bryn. So have you noticed Bryn uses double hand both sides for kill shots?
Yeah.
Very effectively.
Yeah, I guess no one's quite like Brim with that, but I guess similar. It's not a defensive shot when he uses 2 hands. Kind of drives it.
So I remember Bryn was from my club Seacourt, and when he was sort of 15, 16, they taught him to use his double-handed less so he could have more reach, but he actually maintained it for stuff where he had time to use it, and he's very good at it.
Yeah, it worked out okay for him in the end.
It did work out okay for him.
Yeah, there's no covering that. It's a good shot from Vaughan.
Second gallery.
Not really missing a ball, to be honest. Either Woods, Casey or Vaughan.
No, there have been very few unforced errors in this match.
Wow.
What a read.
That volley off the net tape was ridiculous.
Which is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah. And that brings around set point.
Gallery,
Yeah,
14.
good time to take a gallery. Was Casey very, very aware? He'll have seen Claire dropping back, noticed the galleries were on.
So you think they're using enough heat to stop Henry in particular from being right up the front?
I think. Well, I mean, Henry doesn't really fear pace, but for whatever reason, was he on the right side of the court there?
Yeah, he was. But he's been getting caught out a bit, even at his second or third volley.
Yeah, I mean, he anticipates well, but I think sometimes, like, a bit too well. Just, I don't know. Was Casey and Vaughan just playing the right shots at the right time, and they're not really missing anything?
So we're still on set point to John Woods Casey and Vaughan Hamilton.
Good shot from there. They'll be looking to, I mean, even at set point down 5-1, they'll be looking to try and sneak this game, get some momentum for the next set. Great shot.
Very clinical.
Yeah, no, she doesn't miss.
But do you notice John didn't reach for that?
Yeah.
Do you think he'd rather keep set point?
Well, I guess it was right. He was standing right next. He was maybe a little bit further back than he'd have liked to have been, and standing right next to the second gallery post. So it's just a really awkward ball.
Yeah.
You couldn't have got that from inside the gallery. So yeah,
That's true.
right decision to leave it. And it might have cost him his racket if he'd swung for it.
Let's see where Henry gets to. Great angle from Claire again.
And Henry hanging back there. Maybe that's the answer.
Well, he hung back and then went up quite.
Yeah.
When John couldn't go for the last gallery, then he moved up, which is quite a good tactic, I think.
Slightly slower ball from Vaughan down the middle, actually. Not a good shot. Wow, she's just got it back. Hanging in there.
Hazard worse than one. Still set point.
I don't really know how we've got to 5-1 because it's felt so close. I think a
Oh,
lot of
I would
juices.
agree. Yeah.
We'll see the breakdown a bit.
That is undoubted. So anyone that's new to this, at the end of each set, at the end of the match, the director puts the stats on the screen, and the players actually really like that. One of them was showing me this morning, the stats from the other day.
Yes.
And they use it a lot for
Yeah, it's great to watch back.
understanding what's happened.
We've also had serving stats over the years. That's been super helpful.
And so very sensibly, Claire asking Henry whether it was going to beat the worse than yard chase, and he said that she had to hit it.
Which I think she did.
I agree.
Yeah, it's one of those where everyone can see it apart from the person that's actually playing the shot. Great shot.
And
perfect length on there.
some that are watching won't know, but we are in the perfect position for seeing all the chases up in the gods.
There
Clinical.
we go. Still very much in this game.
So the first game of the set was the best part of 10 minutes, and this one's on its
Oh, it's way, yeah.
third or fourth advantage. It's actually second or third.
Oh, yes, that's
So
the game.
Henry waited there until he knew the serve couldn't be attacked, and then John somehow managed to do a roundhouse force,
Yeah.
despite it not being able to be attacked. But he was good for it.
Unlucky. Oh my god.
There's some reels all from this rally. Oh,
What a rally that is. Oh my god. That is incredible. Vaughan Hamilton. That is real tennis flair.
that will be on real tennis flair. It might even be on rackets flair. It was so good. Always going in the middle.
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Real Tennis Flair and Rackets Flair are Instagram accounts that are worth a watch, because anything weird and wonderful that happens tends to end up there.
Oh no, it just
double
does that at
fault.
Queens. It just seems to carry it into the.
It's a fairly shallow penthouse.
It's really not that bad a serve. It just seems to catch that final plank and just fly across.
Claire's volleying today is very good.
Oh, he's nearly got that.
Henry went for a squash shot there.
I do worry about his ankles.
A backhand forehand
Yeah.
under the ball, but just couldn't quite get there.
Oh, it's unlucky. He's reached at that.
More than a yard worse than the last gallery.
Yes, Claire's backhand
Claire's not really.
defence
Claire
has
hasn't
been
missed a volley. Yeah.
very strong. So we've had 3 or 4 amazing rallies in this set.
40-15. More than a yard worse than the last gallery.
So we're back to set points.
Oh,
Henry
he's
went
just
for a
gone.
roll.
He's gone for a Happy Gilmore shot there. And it just hasn't quite
He wanted
paid
to,
off.
I think he was trying to roll that into the
Half
dead on from the
volley,
main wall.
Yeah. There we go. Right, out of principle, after a 60 set, would they switch it around?
I suspect not, because they haven't. It doesn't feel like 6-2. And it's
No, that's
Taken.
true. That's true.
45 minutes plus. No.
No, I don't think they've switched. I think that's the right. Henry was in the right place there, right to
Yeah.
leave it to Claire. Just awkward spinny ball popped up. Oh, Vaughan.
15-all.
Oh, it's unlucky.
30-15.
Good hands.
Yeah, it's great, serious defence from both Henry and Claire.
And actually that was straight at Henry's body. He just managed to get in front of him.
There we go, so points 1, okay, 10, 11 more points. So that is a gap. Winning many more serves, Vaughan and John. Low target count, but that's always the way in doubles. People tend to get a racket on everything.
So on all of the stats, they're just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. I
Chase
think
this set,
it's a deserved set.
Yeah.
11 points is actually like a fair
In-
number of games. Yeah.
36. That's
rare to hit. Yeah, that's a fairly dominant set. Oh Jesus!
You shouldn't do that.
Who shouldn't do that?
That was in the hazards and.
Yeah, but it wasn't a straight force, and Henry's standing. I think that shot's fair enough. Like Henry's chosen to stand at the door, and their playing chose the door. So like.
Yeah, fair call.
I agree though. Straight force from there wouldn't have been on. What a ball that is.
That hit the back of the ledge.
Oh, did that bounce out? No, it was a dead on.
It's dead on, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Suddenly they're back in it. And Henry's slightly in danger in those last 2 points.
Oh, Claire's going for the flare.
Yeah, there's always going to be a flare with these guys on court. It's a good force from Vaughan. Slot the main wall. Oh, it's very clever.
Very sensible.
It's a great shot. Vaughan's? Vaughan hits the ball deceptively hard, I feel.
So Vaughan, we haven't touched on it yet, but he's one of the most improved players in the last year, 18 months.
Yes.
He's had some very good wins in the sort of second tier tournaments.
Yeah, he picked up
Last season and this.
Yeah, I feel like ever since he had a really good period around the Super League event here at Queen's Club, a very good series of Tampa Tour events, Jesmond Cup, and a good British Open so far, actually.
Some of the angles they're finding here are very good.
It's a superb volley from JWC and a good get from Henry.
Good lead.
Yeah, no good was going to come with Henry swinging out that ball from that position.
But he still covered it just in case.
Yes, yeah. Oh, that feels like a big point. We've had a lot of big juices in there. So far, they've mostly gone to Vaughan and JWC.
Advantage receivers, hazard better than a yard.
How has Henry managed to volley that out
Great
of the
cover.
galleries? That's so good.
But set up by a great volley from Claire.
Yes. Like gallery though. What a gap.
They're queuing up for each shot, Claire and Henry. Taking
Yeah,
turns.
yeah. Oh wow, what a
Very
rally.
good.
What
So
a rally.
I'd love to see the replay of that shot. I think it was a yard behind him when he double-handed it.
Yeah, no, he's
It's quite something.
it's such a good reach.
It's unlucky.
That's a great force from Vaughan, turning on that ball, getting it straight and low.
But also it's good of John to leave it for him.
Yes.
Because it actually came to John.
Yeah, they blend very. They haven't played together all that much, but they blend very well as a doubles pair.
That's a cleverer shot.
Like very rarely do you see a ball kind of go in the middle between them, and you know no one hits it. Oh, that's the perfect cut volley.
So Claire's been going up that main wall to last gallery, last few points. But John actually got the measure that time, making sure it didn't come back off the back wall to Henry.
Yeah, no, that's just. I mean, I think they. Yeah, that's no one's ball. Just too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a brilliant get.
Appreciate that. Advantage receivers, Western Yard.
Tough to beat that on the floor.
And the game carries on.
Oh my god, how has she found
What
that
a get.
angle? That's crazy. What a great shot. Second gallery.
Second.
That's a really, really good serve. I think it caught twice, didn't it?
So
One
John,
extra
well, I
bounce.
didn't quite see that, but his railroad wasn't quite working a few games ago, but he slowed it down.
Yeah,
And
the
he seems to be
slow,
getting some bite on it again, but that one was a shorter one.
I feel like lots of the top players seem to opt for like a slower railroad than doubles.
Just a shout out to the editing team here, giving you some great replays of these wonderful shots.
Advantage receivers,
Both pairs seem to be talking quite a lot, which is always a good sign.
second gallery.
Interesting shot choice from JWC there, but it's paid
He
off.
slowed it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it probably would have come back off the back wall to Henry, but that once again is the long disadvantage game going to the
Going to the
slightly
receivers.
higher ranked team at the receiving end.
There's the two-hander from JWC.
Yep.
Not sure what happened there, but it's chased the line.
Yeah, becomes to chase the line. That's correct.
I thought if Henry hits the
If
net,
Henry
it's a
hit,
point.
no, I can tell you the rule. If Henry hits the net before the ball dies, it is point against, except in America.
Whoa. Ben, can the audience hear you? Oh, it's a shame. Ben Geetenbeek and Nick Jones are going at it.
I will dig the rules out to just double check.
You have been told.
I've got a bit of history with the rules, so I know where to look.
Wow, good shot. I think that is right as well. Like I heard that from James Stout in America.
No, in America the rule is different.
Yeah, he explained it.
As long as you don't deliberately move the net to let the ball get hit. It's still in play.
Line and second gallery, 15-all.
It's always good to get clarification of the more unusual rules.
Yeah, that is niche.
There are several differences across a couple of countries. So Americans, for instance, have a line up the penthouse from the right-hand service line, and once the ball touches the penthouse beyond that line, the ball is dead and you can no longer volley it.
15-all, chase the line.
So if you remember, Bertie, when you were in America, there's a line that goes up the penthouse
Is there?
at the far end.
Wow, I had no idea. That's a great pick off the Tampa from Claire. Oh, he's
that's a
not well
shot.
fun, Nick, there.
Again, it's taken all the pace off that.
30-15, second gallery.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What a get! I think
That
Henry-
hit, did that? I think that hit flip-flops.
It looked,
For those at home, flip-flops is JWC's name
even in the
Because-
coldest
because he wears flip-flops.
English days, including today, he's doing
Or,
flip-flops.
or as he calls them, thongs.
Thongs, yeah.
Yeah.
40-30.
Good shot.
Like a person.
Just all going Vaughan and John's way. Wow. That is serious
That was amazing.
volley from JWC.
And that was basically JWC doing to
Henman's-
Henry what Henry does to most other people.
Henman's nearly face palmed there, but that's just an incredible rally. Is it one love in games, 15-0? Wow, what a clever shot from Vaughan.
30-15.
Oh wow, that is an unbelievable reaction volley. Incredible shot from flip-flops. Oh, I think Henman's calling that down on himself. That's very good honesty.
So on striking the net, we have had clarification from our esteemed director Ben
The
Gatenbeek.
question everyone needs the answer to: can you touch the net?
So this is to do with whether you deliberately touch the net in order to stop a chase being set. And that is the instance in which the marker will call it as being a chase rather than point against. Whereas in normal play, if you touch the net, it is point against. So Ben is absolutely right, as always.
Wow, you heard it here, folks.
Receivers lead, hazard, half a yard.
Oh, that is an absolute bullet. Great shot from Vaughan.
Even Henry couldn't get to that. And this is
Probably for the best, to be honest, because that looked like it was going between his eyes. So. Great shot from Vaughan. What a pickup that is. What a great pickup. Vaughan's not really missing here, and that high serve's just a little short and a little low from Henry.
just for clarity here, the scoreboard has gone. We have this slight problems. So the scoreboard is now 3 love.
Is it 3 love?
To Vaughan Hamilton, John Woods,
Wow.
Casey.
Seriously good volley.
She enjoyed that.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Oh, again. So I don't know whether John and Von have spoken, but they've both gone slower with those balls. And they're just not coming
Yeah.
off the back wall, which
Yeah,
in
it's a great
doubles
shot.
is a masterstroke.
Yeah, it's so easy to just get into a rhythm of pinging it around, and actually the slower balls are suiting them. There we go.
So this is becoming quite a dominant performance, despite these rallies being amazing.
Yeah, lots of long juice games, and they were kind of all just going to Vaughan and JWC. I don't feel like Henry and Claire have quite found the serves to pin.
I
Pin
think
these
that's, I
guys
think
down.
that's a good shout.
I just feel like Vaughan's getting a free hit quite often,
Yeah.
and he's got so much pace. That's just a lot of immediate pressure. Oh, was that to beat second gallery?
Yeah.
Oh, lost the chase. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Nice heat.
good force. A little casual from Vaughan there. I think that's 30 all, no? No. 40-15. Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm confused as well.
The second gallery.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, that is tough. Henry and Claire need to get on the scoreboard here. No way. Gallery. Oh no!
Well, Flynn.
That is. That's exactly who that is.
Private comment to my co-commentator here.
Oh no. Shout out Wilson.
Very rare. That's very rare from Claire.
Just a couple errors creeping in.
They need to get a game to get
Yeah,
steady,
this
steady themselves.
four love. That's a mountain to climb, really.
Good angle.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Martin, receivers.
Have we seen many bobble serves from Claire and Henry?
I don't think so. Not sure what serve was.
I just when they're kind of thrashing out these hard-hitting rallies, I feel like they're just
But also these slower railroads
they're
seem to be
going.
working
They
very
just seem
well.
to be going. It's just they're finding the. I mean, it's such a good shot. That's so good. He's found the neck. Top spin drive for the back wall. That's that. Vaughan serves a very good railroad on this court.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, this short spinny railroad has got to be. It's got to be the one in doubles. It's a tough volley for Henry. And here we have it, game ball for 4 love in the second set. It's felt like 50-50 who gets each point, and the scoreline in games is relatively one-sided.
Well, do you remember Roger Federer did a speech at a
Yeah, it was
US
54%, wasn't it?
54%
Yeah, it's crazy.
Points he's won. Yeah, he won over 80% of matches.
Yeah, there we go.
It's all about the finish.
Oh, Vaughan was there. Good shot from Henry there, staying calm there.
Half a step more.
Super exchange there at the net.
Oh, what a pickup.
What a get that is. Wow. And that's a very sensible shot from JWC. He doesn't want to engage in that rally.
Correction from the players there, that was a door trace. Door gallery, as it should be called.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's found the nick. I just don't really think Claire and Henry are doing much wrong here. Like,
So on those
it's just an assault.
points thing in lawn tennis, so the one from Mark over here, Andrew Lyons, was the head pro here for many, many years. And he said he had a conversation with Pete Sampras once. And Pete Sampras' main goal was to win either the 10th or 11th game, depending on who was serving,
The 10th or 11th game.
to make sure that he didn't mind getting to, 9th or 10th game, didn't mind getting to 4-all, but
Okay.
made sure he got those last 2 games. So winning the 9th and 10th games.
Wow. Drew Lyons. Oh. Henry's going for a lot of cut on that railroad return, and that's a fast spinny ball coming into him. It's tough. Yeah, he had to find the hand on this there. Wow, 4 love.
So is there anything they can change?
I mean, I think serving is an area that I just feel like Vaughan and JWC aren't under any pressure from the receiver side. That kind of looked like it was always going to happen. That's such an awkward shot. Oh well, at least he can smile about it.
30 love.
If there's a time to miss one of those, then I guess it's love all at 4 love up. So. That's a great backhand volley from Henry.
These slow ball, I think if Claire and Henry can do what their opponents are doing, slow things down.
Slow it down.
So we've got a.
Yeah, I think that's a fair
better than
call.
half. Yeah, with parallax.
Yeah, it wasn't hazard half, but.
No, she called it better than half.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it looks like a hazard.
Yeah. So one of the things that the pros are taught when they're marking is parallax with regards to the view of the ball, because with parallax the ball can look like it's on the line when it's
It
not
always
quite.
looks closer, yeah.
And of course we're looking from the same, the opposite point from Claire. She was behind the line.
Yeah, so if it looks close to us, then it's definitely a hazard to her, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
What
wow.
a shot.
Wow. What a ball. That is a ridiculous shot.
Aim for the servers. On game for ball.
Oh,
So
well
they-
played there.
They have
Great
switched
shot.
around a bit here.
Claire and Henry looking like they've caught some momentum here. Oh, just that Henry sneaking up the court quite a lot better. That ball coming into him, that's a difficult shot to control.
Better length of serve.
Great return as well. Very vocal rally.
Oh, what a shot.
Flip
Got to be better
flops.
than the yard, if not better.
Flip flops the hole on that shot. That is incredible. What a ball. Wow.
That was class.
Yeah, that was a really good shot.
What a serve.
Wow. He's answered it. Best shot of the day, followed by
Pretty
best serve of the day. Ooh. It's hard to tell from here how close that is to the back wall, but looked pretty good.
So we've got the replay here. Oh,
Wow.
and it rolled.
That's such a good shot.
So, taken.
Is that game ball for Henry and Claire?
She actually half volleyed that off the wall. That is
Yeah,
insane.
completely picked it.
And then here's the serve. Couldn't have been
Wow,
better.
that was a pretty good game from both sides.
Of course, in doubles, you've got a player standing in the perfect place to return that, and John, world-class player, still
Yeah,
couldn't. So
that's flush.
Lead 40-15. Better than a yard.
That's a great shot, and I mean,
I'm better than a yard.
sounds harsh, but possibly the worst serve you could hit on better than one.
So 2-4, bit of a comeback.
Oh. Oh, Vaughan. Great defence from Henry in front of the grill there.
Oh, Claire.
Oh, it's in.
And once
And
again,
that's the perfect shot from
John
flip flops.
nailed
He's got
it.
it past Henry and too deep. That is too down before the back wall. It's just a great shot. I had thought of that.
So important to try and get back this end where they've switched roles and it's done them, got them 2 games in a row.
This game feels pretty big. It's a crucial 7th.
Huge.
5-2 up, you're kind of looking to close out the set, and 3-4 is like, you know, anything can happen.
And once again, as you said, the serving from the Woods Casey Hamilton team is
wow, what a shot. Comment from Ben Yorston, double fault arguably worse or better than 1. Yeah, no. Things to make. So, sorry for the technical hold-up, everyone. That we just watched John Woods Casey and Vaughan Hamilton go take the second set 6-2, so they lead by 2 sets to love. Wow, getting that ball in the second gallery from there is a serious effort from Vaughan. Oh wow, great shot, base of the tambo.
15 up.
Good shot. That is game ball. Okay.
Receivers lead, second gallery.
So chase the second gallery. How can Vaughan and JWC stay in this game? Wow, what a ball. Good shot. First game for Henry and Claire.
First game, third set.
That's a good cut volley.
Receiver.
Shot from John Woods Casey, peppering that Mabel Tambo. Ooh, volley miss from Vaughan. We've seen it's been middling most shots so far this match. from Vaughan, doing very well to stay in that rally. This is a big game for Vaughan and JWC, who won't want to let Henry and Claire get a lead in this third set. Oh, great get.
Last gallery. Better than last gallery. Sergio.
Yeah, Henry's getting the ball in the right areas of that shot. It's tough.
Servers lead 40-30, better than last gallery.
It's a great serve from Henry. Yeah, and they back it up and take the game 2-love. Wow.
Servers lead 2 games to love.
Yeah, it's a good cut volley. That's a great shot, finding the main ball timbre.
15-30.
Oh wow. Oh, what a ball. Great rally. And here we go, a game point for Vaughan and JWC. Looking to get on the scoreboard here in this third set. Wow. Oh, it's a clever shot from Henry.
From where we're sitting, we're able to see how tight that was to the timbre, and John still got it back well. What a rally that is wow, Henman playing very well there. So this switch from Henman and Claire seems to be, so they switch sides, seems to be going quite well.
Oh my god, I hadn't even noticed. Yeah.
Oh, they've done it for about the last 7 or 8 games.
Yeah, I'm kind of just used to. He's just everywhere. Like,
Needed another pace there from Henry, but
it's that juice. Wow, what a volley!
okay, well class volley. Took the pace off it, got the angle.
If they can take this 3-love lead, Henry and Claire are looking pretty favourable for this set.
Very clever from
wow.
Henry there, putting
Great
the volley
shot.
onto John's forehand up the court and then using the tamper to put it behind him.
That is a great combo, isn't it?
Sensible tennis. So that brings 3-love up to the servers. In this third set, the 2 sets to love down, but the worm has turned.
Wow, that is some pace from Vaughan. Wow, what a volley.
Bit of a matrix shot there from Henry.
Vaughan probably shouldn't have gone for a straight force from that part of the court.
I think Vaughan realised he was up the court, so
Yeah.
he actually slowed down.
And then, yeah, that's just an awkward shot, isn't it?
He pleased himself on that one. And he was at hazard too.
Oh, there we go.
Very clean ball striking from the other end. Receiving it, but Henry was all over that.
That's a hell of a shot from Vaughan.
Straight through the channel as well, so between
Yeah.
the 2 defending players.
And it was not a bad serve, was it?
Wasn't terrible.
Vaughan's found that part of the court that works.
I suspect he might need to change the serve slightly. He's got a bit shorter.
Yeah. Ambitious.
Went for the cheeky roll down the line, just missed it. Hazard the line. So John sporting rather bright colours top and bottom.
Yeah, no, he's pretty.
Pink shoes and light
Yeah, he's
green.
got the best shoes in the game. Pretty aggressive grip and headband combo as well. And for those of you that don't know, John has a custom wayward racket with a flip-flop on it.
What a shot from Clark.
That's a great
That
shot.
was on hazard the line.
Yeah.
So we just had a comment from the editor who believes Prince has a stronger shoe game than John Casey. But of course he may not know, back in the day, Camden actually wore a combination of a red or orange shoe and a green shoe.
Oh my god, I remember that. Wait, do I remember that? That was like 2016 or 20...
Yeah, probably
maybe a bit,
about
maybe.
that, yeah.
Those K-Swiss ones.
about when he became world champion first time.
Oh no. Oh, did not hit that. Yeah.
Oh, got the ledge.
Ha! What a shot from Henry.
Lord tennis serve shot from up at the net by Henry Henman.
And this set is suddenly going. Well, no, not quite going, but feels like a complete change in momentum.
Yes, it's quite often the case. So in the Boomerang Cup, the first people do, I think, they play what's called a pro set, 8-game set, and if one pair is 3 or more games down and are receiving it, they can change receiver. And it's amazing the dynamic that sets up and the change in the fortunes of the players that are down on regular occurrences, including in some pretty big matches. And so that's been copied in by a few other tournaments.
Yeah, that sounds like quite a cool format.
Well, the thing is, if you're playing one long set, you haven't got the opportunity to change it.
Yeah,
change your set,
exactly.
So it's quite a sensible rule. Great lead.
Wow.
1 game for 3. 1-3.
Changing the fortunes there. First game for the pair that are 2 love up in sets. So interesting, you mentioned that no one had bobbled from this team at the service end, and they have now started bobbling.
I think it might be the way. I don't know.
3-1. Great pick up from Claire.
Oh yes.
And
What a shot.
Henry again, they've really started slow balling the same as their opponents. And it's definitely working.
They slowed it right down, yeah.
So they switch back again.
Oh, he was there. He was in the right place.
But good length from John again.
Big game here.
I think that's the first one Vaughan's done that to,
Yeah,
which is
he's
pretty
actually
impressive in 3 sets.
And he hits that ball so hard, and yet more often than not, it's above the net and below the penthouse.
Yeah, and he puts side as well as cut on it. I don't know whether you noticed his racket, but that meant it would have been tight in the corner and skewing out.
Yeah, it flies a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Love receivers lead, chase 1 and 2.
Oh, what a volley that is
Great
from
shot on
JWC.
target from Claire.
I know, what a shot that was.
But
That's
the-
just impossible.
What a shot from Henry.
Wow.
John doing his ninja thing in the galleries again.
Yep. That's a top rally.
So yes, it can't be very often you have 4 double-handed backhanders on court together.
No, I hadn't even, yeah.
And they're being marked by a true legend of double-handing who got to handicap +6 without a forehand, without a backhand. So Andrew Lyons switches on every shot.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you've never played it, you never actually see him change. Down. still. But he's extremely effective, not only on the real tennis court, but just about any racket sport.
Chase 2.
Do you go right-handed or left-handed on the railroad?
You can actually do it with both.
30-40.
Oh, that had
Stuck
so
in.
much turn on it off the wall.
That is a strong lead from Vaughan.
So
Here we
if
go, 4-1.
Third set.
Yeah, good shot.
Heel up.
What do you get? Oh, wow. what
that
a
was
rally.
rising all the way into the top of the
That's-
winning gallery.
Yeah, I mean, and it had to because Vaughan was there.
Vaughan was absolutely on it. Some great turn on that ball from Henry. Again, we're in just the right position to see it. Turned by about a foot in the air.
That's a great shot.
Ties against the tambour wall. Roll
Oh,
up.
it's a roller.
Last gallery, 30-15. Last gallery.
Whoa.
Amazing pickup from Henry.
40-15, last gallery.
Claire just a little bit early on that one. So yes, back to Drew's double handing. We were talking about it the other day. He was probably about a scratch with his right hand, but it was about. He said his backhand on his for his left hand is not very good, so he's about a 10. Still quite impressive.
Wow. And was his right-handed backhand not very good?
No, his right-handed backhand is okay. His left-handed isn't so hot.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Service lead,
And of course he
40-15,
double hands as well
last
for
gallery.
defences,
Yes.
both sides.
Game to the servers. 2 games to 4.
2-4.
The servers needed that game, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, at 2-4, they're still in it. At 5-1, less so. Great volley.
Oh, again,
Oh,
again the
that's such a
switch
good
from Claire.
shot.
World class.
Great awareness.
Got it past John, cut it
Heel up.
short for Vaughan.
Too good.
Vaughan did get a racket on it though.
Oh,
Good
that
hand from
looked
John.
very, very good from memory.
Well, John was up at second gallery and just patted that back.
Yeah. He really has not missed a thing today, John. Slightly weaker serve.
Weak serve, a lot of weight on that ball from Claire.
Oh,
Right shot.
Henry's been unlucky with 2 of those straight backhands.
He does get a bit soft with the double-handed on that backhand, but it's coming slow. It's very close to going in.
What a good rally this is. Oh my god, he's been unlucky again.
That rolled 6 into along the top
John,
of the net before dropping on the wrong side.
I think John had maybe lost track of where Henry was standing when he went for that chip shot.
But again, John's movement up the front there.
And the change of pace as well. It's
Yeah.
not the worst shot. Yeah, good shot.
40-30.
Good time to do it.
John finished at about 20 past 9 last night after a 3-hour epic singles
Yes.
match.
3 hour and it was only 4 sets.
Yeah. 4-2. So Banana's been eating. Do you take food with you when you?
Yeah, I
have
guess I
matches?
get super hungry on court.
So
Like
what do you tend to?
bananas,
40-30, receivers
like
lead.
like energy gel sachets.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever I get angry, I always come off court and realise it's literally just because I was hungry.
Henry.
Wow.
Good hands.
What a shot that is.
So for those that don't know, when the ball hits the net cord, it tends to go from whatever spin it has to solid topspin. And Henry read that perfectly and used that topspin to just dolly it into the hazard second to win the chase.
Wow.
1-2,
What a game to win this would be. Oh, JWC.
Claire basically going up to that last gallery saying, bring it to me.
Yeah, and he tried to.
But the great thing is, Henry's playing so well behind her that they are still going through her channel rather than around her,
Yes.
which is a compliment to the way they're playing.
Claire with her fizzy water on court.
Yeah.
She only drinks fizzy water.
Or bubbles, as Sophie Fahey calls them.
advantage receivers, chase better than 2.
So, point for 5-2. Tough chase to beat, but Claire's got a pretty decent cut volley.
Yes.
That was on target. Great volley.
Oh no. Had to go for it though.
Great defence from JWC.
Really, really strong defence. Wow. That is
That was a badminton shot from John there.
That's a real cross-court volley off the tan by Sinclair. A great get from John, and then Henry's just played the right shot there. Too good.
I think John was still recovering from the spin for the backhand.
Yeah, that was a bullet.
Go for the gallery there. So all three of those shots, Claire was going for a gallery. Makes it in the end. As you were saying earlier, Bertie, service king.
Yes, yeah. Is that juice?
Advantage 2, so it's game point for 5-2, I believe.
Okay.
Service advantage. Second gallery.
Oh no. That was there.
Sticking with that ball, just catching the main wall.
Too deep, slightly more. That's a great ball.
Last gallery.
Great time for a chase there. John.
Better than last gallery. Advantage receivers, better than last gallery.
But so that's another game point gone.
Hey Nick, good afternoon.
I'd like to welcome the legend of commentary and real tennis, that is Robert Shepard. Thanks to Birdie.
Has that gone over?
Got it over. Chase Hazard the line.
A bit of a shift in this set, hasn't it? I've been following it downstairs in the members bar.
So I pointed out to Bertie that Claire and Henry have switched sides a few times, and that seems to have made a difference. Henry has been controlling volley rallies.
He gets
Rather
around. He gets around the court, doesn't he? Finds himself in all kinds
Rather
of
than let it
positions.
go onto the floor, he's been taking it early. But Claire has also been doing the Chisholm-esque last gallery up the main wall, but John and Vaughan, as we pointed out, have actually slowed the ball down to not allow it to get to Henry at the back.
That's interesting, to be fair. It's always good in doubles when you do see that tactical change, especially when the tactics pay dividends, and obviously it is in this set. I think it's 4-2. Been a bit of a long juice game, this.
4-2. They've had 2 game points already.
They should want. They'll be wanting this. I can see Freddie and Adam Player downstairs, eager to see the way this set goes.
We did say the first couple of sets, the score line of 6-2 for both didn't seem fair, but looking at the stats were very strongly in favour of the Sixers.
Nice length.
Henry is a master of hitting balls that are behind him.
It's good length, that. Nice pace into
Yeah.
the main Watamba.
Lead 5 games to 2.
And well done on your win earlier.
Oh,
You were
thanks.
put under quite a bit of pressure by those boys.
Yeah, I knew it would be a tough game. I can't believe we escaped without dropping a set.
Half gallery.
It's unlucky. That is insane.
Great point.
So,
Great point.
me just saying that Henry's been taking everything early. He let 3 very good balls go for the back wall
15
and
up.
controlled all of them.
I'm actually surprised in that rally Vaughan and John with one chase bank didn't leave a few hazards. I thought a few of those were difficult, but I mean they won't complain. They've won the point.
Too much.
Yeah, Drew can't see it there. It's very honest from John and Claire.
Yeah, Vaughan caught one early that none of the other players saw.
Yeah, you just can't see that angle,
Yeah,
can you?
yeah.
Nice choice, really good from Vaughan.
Gallery, 30 up.
I think even if they drop this game, obviously they're in a good position. Vaughan and John, 15 love and 2 chases. They'll want to get up the service end, start that set with a bit of momentum. So even though it's 5-2, it can be incredibly hard in doubles to get over that line. There's no easy winners.
Well, you did this morning. You had
Exactly.
a bit of pressure was on, and the boys had points for 5-4 up, and you managed to pull that long game back.
Yeah, that was a big one, I think.
I think that was more important than their set points in the 5-all.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, I think I was more worried about the third set when they were confident they were reading the ball. I felt like that was their best set of tennis. And if we'd lost that second, obviously they could have gone 2-1 up, right?
And but for a couple of net calls, they could have won that quite comfortably.
Easily, yeah, easily. It's a good serve. Many bounces.
15 up. Second gallery. Second gallery. And the game.
Henry does get a bit early on those.
Yeah, I think he's picked that volley before he's even seen the serve,
Yeah.
right? He's wanted to volley that
Yeah.
just as soon as it's come off the racket.
Yeah.
So I think Claire, a bit of experience, a bit of composure. Let's see if they can take this third set.
So is that 5 games to 3 to the
Yes.
receiving end?
Yeah, yeah. It's too good.
Nice pace. So I was saying earlier, Rob, the servers were playing everything slow and steady, and the guys at the other end have copied that basically.
15 up.
Nice shot from Henry. Nice shot. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm a big fan of actually slowing it down in
But
doubles.
You're pretty good at that game.
Well, I've not got the quicker game, so it's one or the other. Vaughan getting away with that one, not quite hitting his spot, but he won't mind.
Must have been an interesting dynamic for you being on the court with pretty well the 2 hardest hitters all the time.
Well, that's it though. I'm used to that. I've got no ego. I'm not particularly worried if I'm not the hardest hitter on court, and I think I'd rather let someone who can hit much harder than me do most of the work. You've got to play to your strengths somehow. But yeah, it's pretty mental when those guys get after it. Jeez.
So close.
Oh, Henry. A few unforced errors on that backhand volley.
Henry, I don't know whether you ever saw James Mail play, but those double-handed backhand half volleys are exactly what James would do.
No, I never saw him play, to be honest, but it must have been like that,
insane.
right? With the two-handers.
Yeah. Both sides. It's like he's got a lightsaber.
Well, like John's got that two-hander as well. You look
Yeah.
at his grip; it's almost like a hockey stick. I know he came to real tennis from hockey.
I never really spotted that, but Bertie
Yeah,
said
it's long, isn't it?
we've got 4 double-handed backhanders on court.
That's interesting. It's
And
just
I
coming
said
into
that
the game.
I've not seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, you're a single-hander, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've never used
Yeah.
to. I've never used to. I never had that lawn tennis, so
I tried it once. It didn't go well.
Yeah, yeah. I think for me, I'd struggle most with the extra steps needed to get to the ball.
Well, funny enough, a lot of them were, and Henry got 2 or 3 from a long way behind him with double hand. A lot of people did it because they learned young and couldn't hold the racket or were shown to do it with double hand. So we've got a 1 and 2 chase.
1 and 2.
It's going to lose it. Worse than 2.
It's a good leave. Good leave.
I was saying we have a great spot here for seeing what chases are.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like that a lot from John. That's a really, really good half
Slowing it
volley.
down again.
Really good half volley that. 4-5, I think.
But once again, Claire's double-handed
4-5.
defence, pretty solid.
Yeah, impeccable. Again, I'm surprised to see Henry at the back. Did Claire start at the back in this match?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's obviously worked for him this set.
But they keep switching.
Okay.
Quite often the server staying back. Ooh, that's tight.
Well played from Henry. Solid there.
Uncharacteristic from John.
Yeah, he played those first 2 backhands really nicely, but
He's probably been the most steady on the court. Consistent at least.
yeah, got to leave those.
We've even had a
Second gallery.
tennis flare shot from Claire behind the back.
I've clipped it up already.
Doesn't surprise me. I did give you a shout out.
Missing.
It's interesting, these guys, they've been staying back on the cross-court tangles,
They do, don't they?
and most of the time they've actually survived. That one they didn't get away with.
Yeah, I think you make someone hit it harder, which
Yeah.
means that the miss might go for a hazard.
Yeah. He's going for the Nino Marola. Not quite.
Not bad.
Nino did hit one of them perfectly yesterday,
Yeah.
the day before.
I think also that sidewall's so slick, so
Yeah.
so leaving it to the back can put you in a bit of trouble.
That was a brave lead. Yeah.
One, just missing that one.
So that's set point, I believe.
Hazard, second gallery.
Plenty of them.
3 set points.
Oh, I think they deserve this set. 4 love up.
Absolutely.
Would have been. It's good for the game to
Yeah.
see one going a little bit further than 3 sets. Ads and Freddie Bristow are going to be putting their
Yeah, that's
joggers
going to
on.
be interesting because obviously, you know, they've got links because Freddie was at Wellington and Adam is the
Yeah.
senior pro at Wellington. And Freddie is a very good doubles player. He
Yeah,
had
he
some
is.
great wins with Barney Tanfield in New York.
No, he's awesome.
Surprised a lot of people. Although if you've been on court with Barney, you know he knows how to play doubles.
Too right, yeah. He's very dynamic.
And he spanks that ball.
That's game and
What
set.
a clean finish.
Good ball, good composure. We're going to see a little break in play.
Games to 4. Service lead by 2 sets to 1.
Over 2 hours in now, 2.25 hours for 3 sets.
Interesting. I think Henry has actually played an awful lot of tennis over the last few days. You've got to think his first qualifier against Chris Early went 3.
Yep.
His doubles final qualifier went 3. His singles has gone to 5
Even
sets.
his 2-setter against Will was quite long.
Yeah, very long, 5 and 3, I believe.
5-3, yeah.
That's
something
right.
like that.
So he's played a lot of tennis.
Yeah.
And this one
was it 3.25 hours or 3.5 hours against Nino?
Oh yeah, mental on that West Court. So he's sort of hanging in there again. This one more than 2 hours as well. So got the appetite for it.
He did have a very big brunch.
Did he?
He wasn't. Yeah, I was with him at his mother earlier, and
Crikey.
he got a box of Pano
Chocolates, yeah.
a sandwich and a pint of milk.
That's funny.
So he's put some energy.
Pint of milk as
And-
well,
and
good
he-
protein.
And he's on the Kieran Booth diet on the tennis court.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Oh
and
mate,
Lucozade.
in Australia in March, like I'd never seen more bananas like in the galleries.
Kieran,
I was
yeah.
like, I was tempted to ask him for one, but I was like,
I've spent a lot
it's
of
not
time
going
with
to
Kieran,
work.
so I've been all over with him. And
Yeah.
he's whether it be Opens or Bathurst Cup or whatever, and he's most successful amateur probably the last 10 years. I
Yeah,
guess.
no question, mate.
You're-
You know he's made 23 consecutive Open quarterfinals.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
in the
Ben
slightest.
told me that stat.
Yeah.
So no question, no
Very
question.
solid. Well, you played him a couple of times now. haven't
Yeah,
you?
played him twice in Australia and like soundly beaten. Really, he's good. He's good.
He soundly beat you.
So I was soundly
He beat
beaten.
you.
Yeah.
No, he's very effective. Actually, in doubles, I don't know if you ever saw this. Tennis, you need to try and find a tennis flair. His go-to shot when playing with, usually with Chappie, but whoever,
Yeah.
up at the net, he would bounce the ball into the gallery.
Oh wow.
You've not seen that?
No, never.
I'll see if we can find some pictures.
He definitely wraps around that ball very well. Like he's
So
got a high swing.
Basically, someone did a high shot and it was bouncing up to bounce over the net. And he would run up. He's done it half a dozen times.
Crikey, that's incredible. For
Into the winning gallery. Yeah. So who do you get in the next round?
really excited for going to Fahey.
Oh,
The team,
to
they're back
get
together.
a chance to play the 6-time world champions.
I know. So have they won more than Tim and Cam at the moment?
They've won more than Tim and Cam, but Tim has also won 6 because he won the first one with Snowy in 2001.
He did.
as you will know.
Yeah.
Between us, we probably know a few stats.
Oh, that's good actually. Well, the fans are going to like it over the next hour and a half or so.
We can bore anyone on real tennis, can't we?
No one will get bored with real tennis. But yeah, this one going into a fourth. Do you reckon more of the same for Henry and Claire?
I think they need to carry on with the slower balls around the angles. I mean, some of the angles that John and even Vaughan have been finding have been insane. But actually, Claire and Henry have been equal to it.
Yeah. I think the longer it goes on, the better Henry will probably get. I don't think he's the quickest starter.
I think he's probably warmed up now.
Yeah, exactly. So this should be some good doubles now.
But he's so up for this. And even after his loss against Nino, I had a chat with him today. He's fired him up to get better. He said,
Well, yeah,
"Oh,
it's
no
hard.
punches."
It's hard not to want it more when you're getting close to people.
Nino then won his next one.
He did, yeah. That looks like a real tennis racket, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I suspect it's deliberate. Or a racket's racket.
Yeah. Anyway, fourth set.
Oh, that's class.
Great composure.
And
Great composure.
Once again, I don't know whether you saw it, Claire's been switching down the backhand side past John quite regularly. She just overhit that one, but it's quite a good tactic.
Nice choice from Claire. Taking that last gallery, looking to get down the service end at the start of this fourth set. 2 chases. No change of bandana from John yet. He's still got that green one he was wearing last night. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not. He must have about 5 or 6. So the Vaughan and John Woods Casey pair obviously debuted in the French Open. This might already have been brought up, but
I mentioned it briefly, but you were there, so you could probably tell us a
no,
bit
I was
more.
there, and it's quite an interesting backstory as to how they became a team this Open. So I think that Vaughan, so he'd got John for the French, and he'd asked another player. He'd been asked by another player to play in the doubles. They then beat Levi and Lewis, and he went to John and thought, I'm onto a good thing.
That's good. Yeah, there's been a few new pairs this year.
It's cool. Good cut from John.
It'll be interesting. Nino, talking about informed players, playing with BTM.
They're great. Yeah, we played them at Bristol last week, and they're a really good
Nino's
team.
so composed on court.
He's got a great backhand volley too.
But he reminds me a lot of John, the way John now plays. I mean, John, we've been saying last year his improvement is material. Singles and doubles. Go for the gallery.
Chase. 15-30.
So we've got a scoreboard back, which is good.
Yeah. We haven't had a screen for the last hour or so, so Ben has been filling us with all the information, which has been most helpful. Perfect from Claire.
It's a really good ball. Vaughan's got to get up there, especially if she's on a backhand. I'd get right in front of her.
As I mentioned earlier, yeah, they've got no pace from there.
Yeah, exactly.
That was Nick Mainwell, Nick Tamber.
Good ball, but I think he could have cut that off.
These balls seem to be quite good. They seem to be staying live. Good angle.
Yeah, they're definitely slower. Easier to get the ball back. Less stuff's just rolling out off the back wall. So good for doubles. Oh, John, he was there. Nice shot from Henry though, against slow into that main wall timber.
So once again, first game of the set is going very long.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't know whether you were watching, but the first game was about 10 minutes.
Nah, I didn't see the first game, to be fair. That's funny. Great cut.
1-2 advantage.
So, what's happening in the singles tomorrow? I understand a certain Robert Schenkman might be there.
I am playing. I'm on at 12. So I've been very lucky being the first match of the days where I've been playing, which has been nice. Not had to wait around.
Who do you head up against?
I've got Nikki tomorrow for the 3rd year in a row at the Queen's, which is cool.
Nothing to lose.
Well, exactly. I'm looking forward to it. I did better in the first 2 times I played him. So 3-love first year, 3-1 second year. So hopefully lose 3-2
And
tomorrow.
also, you know, Claire, he was quite good against Claire yesterday, as you would expect.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The third set, she really did start to take a turn for the first half of the
I
set.
thought Claire played really well.
I chatted to her about it earlier, and she said it just felt good.
Yeah. Hopefully a successful season for Claire. Net cord day
That could have been
dawn.
a bit unpleasant for John. He managed to get out of the way.
Chisholm-esque.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing you'd see at Tuxedo.
Claire now apologising to John.
It's rash. Sidewall railroad, and Henry had sort of probably made his mind up to force that.
Yeah, he's going a bit early on a few of these.
Wow. What's that done? That hit that wall on the floor and just rolled out.
So that's first game already. And Oh, that's very good. Henman. Oh.
Stroke.
You touch it?
I think he's touched that.
Yeah.
He's touched that. He's touched that. Ball stopped. Ball slowed down. We'll have to see on the replay, but my first instinct was he's touched that.
Me too.
Good rally anyway. Lots of really nice control stuff in there.
13-1 check.
It's really nice.
Nice pace again.
It's really nice. Yeah, Henry's annoyed about that, but that's just a good shot. Like, not sure whether to take that in front of the back wall or around the walls. So,
actually, have you ever seen Will Hopton with those balls?
what does he do?
He chases them down, but doesn't wait for them. He waits for the back wall and chases them, hits them, boasts them into the side wall rather than letting them bounce.
Ah, interesting.
And it's actually a really clever way of doing it because you end up putting so much spin on the ball into the forehand corner. But you've got to be pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely you got to see that ball early, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh no, this is a different rally. Oh no, this might be the same one where Henry maybe touches it.
It's not. He's on the other side.
Oh no, it is. I don't think we're going to get to it.
Better than 3.
We'll never know.
I was thinking about the one on the temper.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
15, 14.
Error from Vaughan, but he won't be too gutted. 2 more chances.
Slightly aggressive on that one.
If that goes straight into the grill, is that a point?
It is a point. Yeah.
That's probably what he was going for there.
Yeah. I've never done it, but I've seen it.
Ah, John rolling his wrist over that one. Probably could have benefited from being a little bit more open. 30-40. Claire and Henry back in the game. Little half chance here to get to juice.
Oh, got it. What a shot.
So good.
Again, it's very clever from John and Vaughan. They basically kept the pressure on until they could split down the middle.
Yeah, really good shot from Vaughan. Razor sharp on that straight dead on. Wow. Clever, again, patient. They've levelled it up at 1-all, looking to get straight back down the service end. Good choice again.
And Claire just giving them the galleries because you'd rather have a last gallery than a 2-yard chase.
And protecting the point as well. Probably back yourself to change ends and beat second gallery or beat last.
If Conor Medlow's listening, he told me that tactic when he was 19.
Fair enough.
Conor Medlow's pretty good on tactics.
That's a revolutionary tactic, that one. Never been done before.
Is that sarcasm?
So
I'm not bro.
yeah, interesting. Not sure where this set's going to go. Obviously, Claire and Henry opened up a really big lead in that third, so this one looking a little bit closer. John, again, just loving a match that's going the distance.
From that lead, it's been pretty even.
Second gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cut shot.
Okay. 15 love receivers, last gallery.
Oh, it's a good ball.
15 all.
Oh, nicely moved around the timber by Vaughan.
So every time Claire tries to put a bit of power on those timber shots, they don't come off as well as her controlled chips.
Wow, change of pace from Vaughan, finding the width, asking the question of Henry, produces the error. Great shot from Claire, really good. I think again Henry might have benefited from slowing that one down rather than trying to smash a volley into the sidewall.
Well, especially when there's no pace on it, because he's necessarily, when there's no pace on the ball, he's coming at it from an angle to smash it at the side rather than straight. So it takes even more pace off it. So he's then going to get more height to get over the net.
Yeah.
So he goes on the standard height, he's not going to get it over. So interesting stat for you. How many
I love stats.
second gallery chases do you think Rob got in the second day of the Fontainebleau World Championship?
Loads, right? He was gallery all the time.
36.
That's the rumour. 36, that
yeah.
many.
We had a sweepstake and the highest was 33. Mr. Chalmers, if you're listening. Yeah, he just wanted to say it was such a bouncy call, couldn't kill it on the floor.
Yeah.
Camden just turned 21. This could be tough.
Wow. Great move from John.
That was a very clever shot from Henry. It was deliberate.
30,
Slow
15.
hauling.
Bit of an
Ball
unforced error from John now. They'll change ends to the hazard.
Better than the door hazard, thank you. 30-40.
See a bit of a break in play again. Another change of ends. John dropping his racket. So a lovely movement, how he manages to contort himself. That was really easy.
Channeling Henry Henman.
Oh, he's got to boast that. It's behind him.
30-47.
Tough ball.
Hazard better than
So
the door.
Hazard better than the doors defend for Vaughan and John.
Hazard better than the door.
Nice tight railroad. Oh, wow. Great gets from Vaughan. Great gets from Vaughan.
But saying that, Henry stayed very composed. Didn't overhit.
I think Vaughan could have made that. I think John's in his way kind of thing. It's tricky though, tricky.
I think Vaughan could have had that.
Yeah, definitely. Don't think that was as tough as it looked. Sees that came back.
That's a bite.
Interesting time for a come on at Juice, but there we go. Pumped up at 1-1.
So that's 3 points made back from 40 love, and now they have a short chase.
Work to do though. got it though. Now's the time to do it. Come on. Advantage defending like 1 and 2. They're dead in this game.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, they're both like barely a yard apart here. That's a good little drop shot.
These pickups from Vaughan are amazing.
He does well with that, and this one. Oh, it's full toss to the back. Oh wow!
Yeah.
So like goes.
That would have been tough.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Good shot. So yeah, 1 and 2. John returning. So.
Okay, 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
And a shout out once again to the Truction team for all these amazing replays.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Seeing a different side to
I
real tennis.
suspect there'll be a appeal on a reel later.
I hope so. 1 and 2 chase. That's 1 Wow. That's a serious ball. Like a stroke of a paintbrush. Vaughan's going to be happy with that one.
So I was surprised on that 1 and 2 chase. Claire didn't do the up the wall thing.
It's a gamble. It's just a gamble, isn't it? I think maybe playing back on what you said.
Just makes it harder.
Coming from 40 love, being up advantage,
Yeah.
you're taking that gamble. Oh, he's got away with that one. Yeah, he'll take that. He'll take that.
Interesting.
It's something like that, though, isn't it? Right? If you're up there, you feel like you have to take it, and then it's going to be a tricky ball for the person behind.
No, but on a 1 and 2 chase, that being up there, that's one of the reasons Tim says he does it. It stops them going for the accurate cut volley, because you then got to think about you're thinking about the person on the wall.
Yeah.
Not your cut volley. Anyway.
I think the other one would be potentially like if you do just still go the same line, that person up there has to play a tricky volley.
Yeah,
They have to control
I
that.
understand that.
I'll never be up there personally. Not good enough.
As the first
Yeah,
gallery.
but you're,
Not me, not ever.
but you never miss balls in the corner.
I missed a few today. As a chase.
Take the compliment. It was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
Moose.
Oh,
He's done well with that.
ninja shot from John.
Chance again for Claire though here.
Oh, she missed it.
Oh, gone so hard at chase the first gallery. John was up there. John was marauding. Vaughan and John have pulled the rabbit out of the hat there. Wow.
So that's 2-1 to Hamilton Woods Casey pairing.
That felt like a big game, didn't it?
That was a very big game.
In.
Nowhere near.
Claire deletes that one. Very nice.
15 love receiver.
Strokey. Wow. Good start to the game. Yeah, that's good.
Good call from John there, taking that early. It was right
That's
in the nick.
That's a nice shot from Claire as well.
Yeah.
If you're going for the second gallery, you're going hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too good from Henry.
Yeah, it's very good.
2 good returns.
50 yard.
Sort of
30 love.
banished those previous cut volleys he hit in the net. Well played. Yeah, that's out. That was up near me and you, Mr. Jones.
It was. We nearly caught a couple earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I pinged one into that top beam.
That was heading straight for Henry's head till it hit the beam.
Yeah.
I had it covered.
Claire go for the second gallery.
So shout out to the Meadows of Hailing.
Oh yeah,
Just had a message from Linda.
I think James is on his way back now.
Yep. And all the other Sea Court members that are watching this. See how Drew's performing. Great call from John there.
Don't like that. He's already got 2 ankle straps on. You don't need to be whacking them. Paul Bollerman liking my comment about the stroke of a paintbrush, like the Dutch masters, Van Gogh, and other people like that. Mr. Gatemeat, you got any more Dutch painters in your locker? No, he doesn't. Comment from Josh Dodgson. Hey Shanks, question. Who's the other person in the commentary box that seems to know his stuff? That's Nick Jones.
Hi, Joshy.
You might have met him a few times.
I'll take the compliments if they're coming, Mr. Dodgson.
Shout out if you're just waking up for work. Actually, you shouldn't be waking up for work
And
now.
also, there might be some guys down in Melbourne listening, even though it's the middle of the night. And big shout out to you guys. Just coming into your summer. Hope to see you all in January.
Exactly.
Rude not to. Are you going to the Aussie?
Nah, tax returns, mate.
Of course, yeah.
Wow.
Brave lead by Henry there.
Looked like it was going up, but it
Right
must have
in the
dipped at the
top.
last minute.
Right in the top.
3 games to 1.
Wow.
That's
3-1.
that's a biggie.
Yeah, that was as well. They were 15 love up in that game too.
So it went from... Bit of overhitting coming on these volleys.
Good shot.
Oh,
Nice
that was a
line.
nice
from John.
line.
Nice
yeah,
line.
yeah.
I think Claire read the one down the line
She
towards
did.
the galleries. It's tough, and John's picked it.
Good read. Oh, what a serve.
Wow, it's
Good
happened.
time.
Do the older balls maybe take more bounces on the penthouse? Do you think they'll grip more?
It depends. So they'll get a little bit smoother, but actually, fun enough, that makes them a little bit slower. So when they're new and fluffy, they slide through. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it depends how grippy the penthouse is, but it can end up with 1 or 2 more
It's
bounces.
felt like the bobble's been a great serve today because of how many bounces on the roof.
Yeah. Don't know. So
Another one that's
lead.
dipped in. Another one that's dipped in. Interesting. Half pace force from John controlled. The 8th dead on for the Prested RMTC team. Nice shot from John. Composed, finding that
40-30.
corner.
I think they're 40-30. They'll be looking for a chase now if they can get it,
Absolutely.
however long. Oh, good pick up.
Oh, that
missed
would have
it.
been flare as
David
well.
away.
Gallery 40-30.
That's unlucky.
So I've just been asked by the producer which set of balls this is. I don't know the answer, but I could probably work it out.
Someone told me, but I've forgotten.
So what we do for the British Open is we have 5 sets of balls, 50 balls, made to mid-size, mid-weight, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and so on. And then for the semi-finals on, we go through the balls and find the best ones, and put slightly bigger sets on. And so the balls wear slightly differently to each other, but also you might get slight misshaping and
40-30.
stitching coming down.
Hazard, second gallery. Hazard, second gallery.
He's
Games to servers, 4 games to 1.
4-1. They're running away with this
now
set.
we've got a bit of a position going on.
Yeah, interesting as well. It's 4 consecutive games.
So if anyone is listening in Melbourne, give us a shout. Put something up on the chat. Oh, just out of court.
JWC's impressed me.
Yeah.
Really solid at the back. I think he's been the guy dictating a lot of these points. It's a really good ball from
Funny
Henry
enough,
though.
I actually said the same about you this morning in your match. You were the steady, calm on court, and the others were firing away. And I agree with you, John. Last night and today has been.
30-15.
I just think it's important in doubles to have two guys who do different things, because then you're not trying to, you know exactly what your role is. That's why I think John and Vaughan actually work really well, and I think John has definitely given Vaughan license whenever he gets a free ball to just have a go, which is great.
So if you think of the best two pairs of all time, both of which are back playing together in this tournament,
Yeah,
you have got very different characters. Both have got a lefty and a righty.
yeah.
Both have got a calm, very, very steady, and another one with flair. And I don't need to tell anyone who those are. And the fact that Tim and Cam are changing the way the game of doubles is played is sort of rubbing off on other people now.
You know what? I was about to say Wayne and Lockie. They were obviously like mega in the 90s as well.
Doubles was different then. So
Yeah,
there's
it must have been
no
more
disrespect to
tactical.
anyone from previous. And even Snowy on a doubles court with the right person.
Yeah, in handicap.
Ridiculous. We're not even level.
Yeah. Okay, 40-15, first cow. Just won it.
Got it as well. Oh, what a run. What a run.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. John getting all the way up to hazard the first.
30-40.
Lobbing Henry. It was like a game of paddle, that.
Henry won't know what ticker tape is, but there's a ticker tape machine along the net there.
It's loose.
Missed it.
Vaughan found a really good angle there, just down
Yep.
the middle. I think he shaped up for a boast, and I think making Henry turn onto his backhand maybe produced that ball on the penthouse. Obviously slightly unlucky. Some really good rallies there.
Nice replay coming up here.
Yeah, as both pairs try and stay in this game.
Oh, look at that. And he got
I
it.
think John had more time than he thought.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that ball would just die, but
But once again,
great volley from Henry. Great volley.
that last rally, John at the end missed a sensible second gallery.
Yeah, got it. I think when you're up, when you're 4-1
the
up,
chase.
just the more time,
Control,
yeah,
control,
the more
control.
the more time you can spend down the service end, the better.
40-30 up, second gallery.
Second gallery.
That's unlucky. Yep, you'll take that chase off. Misjudged that railroad. Very good one from Vaughan.
Still quick enough to get back for it.
Game for the
Down.
servers.
That's the game. 5 games to 1. Going to be a real rescue act to get
5
back in
games
this
to
one. Nice shot from Claire, not using the sidewall there. Nice straight ball, cutting down, gets the stroke. Gets another rack error. Obviously tricky in doubles when you are seeing the finish line. Sometimes you've got to stick to the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got away with that, John. Really, really tight ball. Having to
Yeah, you're
boast
right.
it out. Oh, another question. That's good defence. Another question from Josh Dodson. Would you agree that, quite like his uncle, Henman has one of the best volleys in real tennis? Don't really know how good Richard Henman is at volleying, so...
I think he's probably talking about Tim.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Yeah.
He's a great volleyer. I think there's still areas to improve on. Henry would probably say that himself, but
yeah.
I mean, on the volley, he's definitely a strength for him.
Well, Henry's very keen when he's doing his A-levels this year, or next year, and he's very keen to play more tennis and get more involved, so it's always good for the game to have good players.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing.
It was.
Oh yeah, well played, well played. They've stepped it up a bit, Henry and Claire. They've stepped it up a bit more on those volleys, a bit more on the ball.
And
they go 2-5.
And once again, so that was the faster shots down by the grill where Henry's a bit late.
Great defence from
Henry. Still able to get them on double hand backhand post.
And they're doing it all from the hazard end, which is interesting.
Sometimes happens.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's tough. Tough from Vaughan, tough. He's a bit closer to the net than he thought. Ball didn't quite have the chance to get the elevation. Surely you can see Henry lining up for the main wall. He's going to get no joy running up to last gallery. Yeah. That's 3-5. I don't think Vaughan and John
two quick games.
I don't think they'll be too disappointed that they've stayed down the service. And I think the worst result there would have been losing the serve.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is just the first 2 points to go your way. 30-11 and you're on 5.
There's one straight away if you can keep this serve.
Exactly, yeah. It's a good serve. It's in. Claire holding that one nicely.
So again, John going a bit too far up, and when you've got a force, just stay back at 4 and 5.
I think at this stage as well, when you're close to the winning, just protect the point.
They don't get a gallery.
Yeah, that's down.
Good marking there.
Spinning up, yeah, too right. Great call. Vaughan doing really well there. Yeah, that's superb from Vaughan actually.
So it's interesting.
Claire put him under some proper pressure.
JWC doing the slow railroad sidewall, and Mike Happel. So it's been very effective. Got a touch there as well. And again. Oh!
Did he just miss that?
So that hit the ledge of the grill, span up in the air, span back, and
let's see that again. Let's see that.
Back.
Oh yeah, we're going to see this again. I mean, the rally's so long, we might not even get to it, but I I mean, that was mad. That was mad. Some really, really good shots. I was impressed Vaughan and John stayed in that rally so long.
Vaughan's defence was amazing.
Yeah,
that
Vaughan
pickup.
volleying so well and peppering that main wood tambridge, what you got to do. Didn't give up any penthouses. Oh, that was a good volley. Really good volley.
Some more coming.
Yeah, getting there just before. Oh yeah, through the legs. Not sure why he did that, but he did.
I would have taken the chase.
Same here. Yeah, yeah. Get out that long rally, right? Ultimately,
There we go.
they've lost the point, so it's tricky.
Stevens lead,
No.
40-15. Chase better than 3.
There it
Yeah,
is.
he missed it.
And it spun back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Better than 3.
what are the chances?
So we have some match points here. And there we
An
are.
unforced error, and that's the game and the match. The Woods Casey Hamilton train marches on. Yet another open win for them. They will get to the quarter-final. I'm not sure who they'll play, but they're in the quarter-final.
But still very well played by Claire and
Yeah.
Henry Henman. First match together.
Exactly. That was enjoyable. Some really good
there was
volleys. Some good points. The stats are there. 127 to 110.
it's not
Claire and
that
Henry
far apart.
Claire and Henry actually serving more, which is surprising. Nearly equal on targets, 10 to 9. And yeah, not much in that really. Just
More than a yard worse.
those
More
six
than a yard worse.
those 6-2 sets maybe could have been closer.
Yeah.
If
But the
not,
chases, the chases all average the same.
Yeah, it's crazy that.
Chases laid.
If they played that on another day, it could have been a different
Yep.
result. But yeah, until the next match, which will be Darren Long and Neil McKenzie against Freddie Bristow and Adam Player.
Thank you, Rob.